Here we are on day 9. I'm back in Harbin after the trip over the mountains to the weekend, and I found myself thinking a lot about relationships and wanting to connect with someone else. And I was thinking, why does this happen? Or why is there such a strong focus? And I feel like wanting to be in a relationship with somebody is is like a substitute, or not a substitute, but happens because I didn't know how to connect and love myself, so I thought I can get this over here from another person and bring it in, and then it doesn't work. And then while I'm still in a relationship with one person, I'm already thinking, okay, it's not working with them. Well, who can I find out here that's going to fill that void that this other person is unable to do for me? And so then when I'm starting to realize, this is a chance to really connect with myself, I never got the opportunity because I just jumped right in to the next one, and it doesn't even have to be like a romantic, intimate relationship with a person. I've even found that coming out of a long-term relationship with my girlfriend, if it could then replace it with a very intense kind of like work life relationship, um, but this time with a man who was like relied on me to take care of him, um, and it just kind of took over my whole life, and I lost my identity within this whole thing once more. And then after I came out of that, I received a lot of money from the situation, but it really didn't fit within my story, and I'm finally seeing that right now, that I got all this success, but I couldn't have it because I wasn't ready for it. Me being somebody who has a lot of money and manages it well did not fit within the story that I came up with. So I felt a little scared, didn't know what to do. I felt like I need to be in a relationship with someone else to help me like feel back in a familiar story again. And I did this, and I'm not don't know how this is working for me at this point. A very different relationship than I've ever been in. And so then I think, okay, well, maybe the answer is with somebody else. And then finally it stopped. I said, well, like, wait a minute, none of these people out there are going to give you what you need to give, what I need to give to myself. And at that moment, I was hit with with really the peace and relaxation that came with connecting to myself, and recognizing that there's no person out there who can give me what I need to give to myself first. And when I can do that, the kind of people that I will meet will will be able to give me so much more than anyone else who I've dealt with in my life, because since I was already at that place here where I could connect and be present and embody myself as this moment, that those people could do it too, and they're coming from that same place, not needing to get something from me, like the love that they can't get from themselves, or they didn't get from their parents or friends, or past boyfriend or girlfriend, or whatever the dynamic was. And so then it's I can't really I can't imagine what that's like right now because this concept is bigger than I am as this moment. And so it's just the reminder to keep with this, stay with the practice, connect with myself because in the beginning of each meditation, it's really like it is kind of painful and all these things keep coming up and I think, oh, I got below that, so then here's where it's going to get really good now, or like here's when I'm finally going to be open, experience the creativity, but then I find that some experience comes up during the day, I get really triggered and I thought, well, I guess I wasn't really hadn't really gone through that issue like I thought I had, and then I wake up in the morning having to deal with some similar things or different things that I wasn't aware of because they were buried too far. And so it's like as each layer comes off, there's another one and another one, and it just keeps going. And like, I don't know how deep this stuff is really going, but I'm excited that I have this opportunity to keep going, keep going. How many times have I heard people say, "Oh, like, there's so many things I would love to do, but I don't have time for that." Well, to be honest, this period of my life could maybe be like the best experience I've ever had because I'm finding that the time that I need to connect with myself first and not get sucked into any other distractions or something like that. Like, this is the first time I've ever been there, and I still find, some days like today, I gotta check Facebook for something that's not really, gonna do anything for me, or maybe it will. They say, oh, there's gonna be that one little post from someone. I'm like, wow, that was so great, right? And then 5 minutes goes by, 10, 15, even 20. And I said, oh my God, dude, what are you doing? Get in here and go for the meditation. And I did. And I went for an hour, 25 minutes today. And I feel like I want more. I want more, so I'm gonna keep practicing and connecting with myself so I can step into this space where even beyond an hour and 30 minutes, maybe even 2 hours is something that I can do, that I want to make part of myself. So that's it for now. I guess let's go back again. It's about connecting with yourself, not seeing other relationships can take the place of the most important one, which is, your whole thing here. You got to be with yourself first. And then when you do that, because think of it this way, if you can't enjoy and feel good being alone with yourself, then how are you going to find somebody that enjoys being with you as well? So, self-connection as the number one priority. Okay.